to the video lectures of Social Science Standard 10. We are doing chapter number 7, preservation of our heritage, and this is the second video lecture of it. In the previous video lecture, we saw about the need of the preservation of cultural heritage. We also saw what is the necessity and why we should preserve it. Then we saw tourism industry and our heritage. The tourism is also connected to it, which gives employment, at the same time income to the country. And we saw what were the measures to conserve the environment and the cultural heritage. And today we are going to see about the Ancient Memorial and Archaeological Sites and Remain Act. So today's topic is Ancient Memorial and Archaeological Sites and Remain Act. The more dangerous and harmful factors arose in the way of heritage. See, there are various ways the more strict actions and efforts were made time to time for preservation of, hence various protection measures have been taken to safeguard the heritage. Ancient Monument and Archaeological Site and Remain Act was enacted in the year 1958. Remember this. This act suggests for the preservation of ancient, antique artistic work, religious work, historical monuments and archaeological sites. So it protects anything that is antique or old. This archaeological act ensures that no person or agency can conduct archaeological excavation. Excavation is to dig out. Okay, dug out is to shovel out, to make a pit into the ground to find something. Okay, without the prior permission of the government. So in simple words, without the permission of the government, you cannot dig anything out of the earth, even if that particular land belongs to you. This action consequently stops clandestine. Clandestine is hidden excavation. Hence many of our heritage sites are still preserved and kept intact. Okay, so even if, like many a times it happens that by mistake, like while digging out for a foundation of a building, the builder comes along with some kind of ruins of a building or a house or something, or any treasure or anything, then they have to inform the government about it. They cannot keep it on their own. The Government of India declared some historical places as national monuments. Department of Archaeology is responsible for looking after it. See, which department? Department of Archaeology is responsible for looking after the preservation of this monument. However, these heritage sites will not be preserved just by framing laws, but it becomes moral responsibility to citizens. See, just by framing laws, it is not enough. It is also our moral duty to see that these sites are protected. Department of Archaeology maintains sites of heritage which are either destroyed or on the verge of destruction. See, okay, all archaeological sites are handled by the Department of Archaeology. While taking up the work of maintenance and monument, one should keep in mind that they should be preserved in such a manner that it retains the original shape and size. Okay, now the maintenance is very, very important, but how to maintain is more important. You cannot reconstruct a monument or a site without proper knowledge. You have to see that the originality of that particular place remains intact. It is not lost. Okay. Department of Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, that is a short form, has more than 50,000 monuments and sites under its protection. Sangameshwar Temple and Papnashi Temple in Andhra Pradesh were going to be submerged into sea due to construction of Nagarjun Sagar multi-project sea, that is into Andhra Pradesh. So what was done? They were cut down into pieces, they were numbered and they were shifted to other place, safer place. Therefore, these temples have been successfully shifted to Alampur at Mehboob Nagar district of Andhra Pradesh by piece, as if like you are solving a puzzle. Same way, the temples were cut down into small species, and those were transported to other safer place, and again they were assembled into the whole temple. Taj Mahal of Agra is one of the 7 wonders. We know about Taj Mahal of Agra is also one of the 7 wonders of the world. Air pollution caused by Mathura oil refinery and the fast growing nearby industry turn it white. Now you might see that the whiteness of Taj Mahal is getting pale, it is getting yellowish color. Why? Because of the oil pollution that is caused due to the Mathura oil refinery and the industries nearby. Recently there was the industries nearby have been closed down and there are strict regulations been imposed on them regarding the pollution. Marble pale and dull. This have made the marble pale and dull. The Department of Archaeology took suitable steps to close the industry. See, they have taken steps to close the industry. Spreading air pollution in its neighbor. Regular cleaning of the structure have brought back the brightness of Taj Mahal, and the cleaning of the structure is also taken care so that the originality of Taj Mahal can be brought back. Now, what is our role in the preservation? How we can play a role, or how we can contribute in it? According to the Indian Treasure Trove Act, remember this Indian Treasure Trove Act 1876, if any citizen suddenly finds an ancient, artistic or antique article from house, field, well, lake, etc. while digging, then he has to immediately notify to the officer of archaeological department. As I was telling you, that even if by mistake you find something from your house, field, well, lake, anywhere, then you cannot keep it, okay, but you have to inform the officer of archaeological department. With this small effort, they can preserve valuable things which could have been lost due to carelessness. Government have tried to obtain information regarding personal and private museums consisting expensive article pieces under the Act of 1972. Okay, so government is seeing that there are private museums also of big people like the old kings and the landlords and nizams and nawabs and them. They have kept very valuable things with them. So government is also trying to find the information regarding it under this particular act. Systematically achieved documents correspondence to each state provide better guidance to historical and researchers. This will help to do the research more. Museum perform important task of preserving valuable things carefully. See, museum, what is the role of museum? The museum perform important task of preserving valuable things carefully. It helps to preserve the important things in a very careful manner. The best example of the museums are given below. Here the best and the ultimate museums of India are given. Let us read about them. The first, National Museum. It is situated in New Delhi, state New Delhi. Indian Museum, okay, again in Kolkata in West Bengal. Chhatrapati Shivaji Museum, which was previously known as Prince of Wales Museum. It is situated in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Salarganj Museum, that is in Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh. Then Rashtriya Manav Sangralaya, this is asked many a times. Rashtriya Manav Sangralaya in Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh. Then Lalbhai Dalpat Rai Museum or LD Institute of Indology. If you have gone to Ahmedabad, you should visit it in Gujarat, Ahmedabad. Then Sri Mahavir Jain Aradhna Kendra, Koba, it is in Gandhinagar. Okay. Hemchandracharya Library, Patan, and Vadodara Museum and Picture Gallery, Vadodara. This is also worth watching place. So these are some of them. There are other also which are very important for our cultural heritage. It is a combined duty of general public and government to generate awareness towards the preservation of the and protection of the museum. See, now what is our role in preservation of heritage? If the central and the state government, UNESCO and NGOs, that is non-governmental organizations, are promoting their duties to preserve our valuable heritage, then as individual one should play an effective role in that direction. See, as individual also it is our duty to play an effective role in that direction. Teachers in the school and colleges should impart knowledge of India's glorious heritage that we are doing. Okay. On the part, students as well as common public should gain knowledge about the unfamiliar places. What you should do? You should find about the places which are unfamiliar and know about them more. Monuments, ancient remains sites, etc. They should help in the preservation and protection also. Everyone should take care about this monument by preparing list of heritage sites. Valuable things should not be destroyed. This is a very important thing. Valuable things should not be destroyed, broken or stolen. Okay, there are instances where statues of age-old heritage are smuggled and sold into foreign countries for lakhs of rupees. That should not be done. School, colleges and NGOs should conduct programs like visit of the historical places and site, speeches, exhibition, discussion, seminar, etc. to create awareness among the people towards preservation of heritage. If the specimen of an architecture or sculpture and historical monument are destroyed once, it is difficult to restore them in the original form. It is very hard to get back into the original form. So, it is our moral duty that they should not be destroyed and shifted to other places. Our country has a rich and unique heritage. There are many ancient ponds, lakes, step wells, streams, springs, etc. in different parts of our country. We should take special care of them. See, Malwa Lake of Dholka, Rani Ki Vav in Patan, you might have visited them. Well of Champaner, okay, Bhamira well in Ahmedabad, Naugan well in Junagadh. Okay, during monsoon, we should constantly keep an eye on the preservation of these particular places. Next topic is cleanliness and preservation of picnic spots. Central and state government are taking proper steps for the cleanliness and preservation of our picnic spots. Consequently, special arrangements have been made for it. Religious, historical places have always been a greater attraction. This we know. Religious and historical places have been a great attraction among the local as well as foreign tourists. I mean, a lot of people visit it. When a lot of people visit it, there are always chances that it will get dirty, because all people are not same and they will not take proper care of it. Henceforth, our government is attracting to enough towards its preservation. See, what are the things that we should consider? First, do not use plastic. Okay, many states have already prohibited use of plastic, single-use plastic in many historical places. So, do not use plastic. Second, do not litter at picnic spots or use dustbin. Use dustbin, not throw things here and there. Third, do not spoil historical monument either by writing or drawing pictures. There are a lot of people who write their names or draw something. Okay, foolish things are being done by a lot of illiterate people, so that should not be done. Next, waste should be properly disposed. Okay, waste, like wherever there are holy places, there is a lot of waste related, like coconut, residues of the coconut, then things that are sold. So the waste that comes out should be properly disposed and should not be thrown here and there. Next, do not spit after eating tobacco on path. This is one of the common habit of Indians. Again, especially the Gujarati people, they spit anywhere after eating the mawa. That should not be done. Next, do not pollute surrounding areas of historical places. The polluting surrounding areas also pollutes the monument. Next, extensive care should be taken during monsoon and historical monuments which consist step well, lakes and ponds and streams. Okay, as they are old and fragile, so a lot of care should be taken during monsoons. Right. Next, be cautious while cleaning monuments with archaeological chemical method. Okay, you should not clean first of all, but there should be work dedicated to the experts only. Sensitize domestic and foreign visitors to avoid damage of the historical place. We should also make the foreign visitors aware about it. Next, if natural disasters have caused damage to the historical places, make efforts to bring it again to the original form. Okay, if there is any damage, then we should try to bring it to original form. It is our responsibility to maintain beauty and cleanliness of tourist places, as they bring fame and prosperity to the nation. We should make use of science and technology to maintain the originality of our heritage. The next topic that we are doing is unity in diversity. Being one of the most ancient civilizations of the world, India has varied and rich cultural heritage. Diversity of India is its unique identity. India has a fine amalgamation. Amalgamation is mixture of different castes, communities, religion, tradition, culture and religious in spite of having variety. Yet India stands united and undivided. Okay, in spite of having variety of people, religion, languages and other things, India is still united, and it is the strength of Indians that is remarkable. India has proved the feeling of Vasundhaiva Kutumbakam, means the whole world is a family. This feeling exists in India since Vedic period. Let us get good thoughts and vibrations from all four directions. In this message, Rig Veda, so this particular message is from Rig Veda, remember this, which showcases the grandeur, means richness of our glory and the culture. India has spread religion, tolerance and secularism across the world. India have become a sign of secularism into the whole world. Swami Vivekananda said the following words, say, during the World Religious Conference in Chicago, what, right? I am proud to say that I represent the religion that has taught the lesson of tolerance, compassion and universal fraternity to the world. So these were the words of Swami Vivekananda during the World Religious Conference. Okay. India is a secular country. India is a land of multi-religious influence of Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Jainism, Christianity, etc. can be seen into our culture. Therefore, the torch bearers name our country as Bharat Varsh, and that's why our country is known as Bharat Varsh, by stressing on the unity which reflects upon our broad outlook. Holy names of 7 sacred rivers have been used in our prayers. When we pray, we use the names of the 7 sacred rivers, Ganga, Yamuna and other. People include great sages, Sufi saints, Swami Vivekananda, Dayanand Saraswati and Mahatma Gandhi always stress upon peace. Great people always stress upon peace, and India have been a icon of peace. Unity in diversity is a unique feature of Indian culture, as at the end of the day, all the rivers amalgamate into the great ocean. Quality and countrymen conglomerate different religion, caste, language, tradition, creed, custom and festivals. The people of India live their life with the feeling of coexistence. We live our life with the coexistence. The people of India have conserved their quality and have wonderfully enhanced it. So with this, we complete our chapter here. Go through all the video lectures, read the textbook thoroughly and understand the chapter in more detail.